How to know if she wants you to make a move, 10 attraction signals women give, psychology tricks. Fortune favors the bold. Latin proverb. Too many good men miss the window. Not because they lack interest, but because they're waiting for the perfect moment, while the perfect moment quietly walks past. Women don't always spell it out. When she's ready for you to take the lead, her body language, tone, eye contact, and overall vibe begin broadcasting it. The trouble? Most men never tune in. They second guess. They analyze every beat, and they hold out for a neon sign that never comes. By the time the message lands, the chemistry has cooled and the opportunity is gone. Attraction opens in brief, bright intervals. Notice the cues and move with steady confidence, and the interaction unfolds naturally. Miss them, and the tension evaporates. What follows are 10 reliable signals she's inviting you to make a move, the cues confident men catch and most others overlook. 1. She mirrors your energy. Attraction doesn't start with a clever line or a charming smile. It starts with rhythm. It's that silent music two people fall into without even realizing they're dancing. When she's truly drawn to you, her body begins to mirror yours, not because she plans it, but because female psychology works in mysterious, beautiful ways. She crosses her legs when you do. She leans in as you lean closer. Her voice shifts to match your tone, her laughter follows yours, and her pace aligns with your flow. That's not luck. That's not random. That's her nervous system whispering, I feel safe here. It's one of those quiet psychology tricks nature wired into us, the kind you can't fake. It's her subconscious saying, I want to be in sync with you. Don't ignore it. Don't second guess it. Most men miss this signal because they're too busy trying to impress, too focused on what to say next. But you must learn to see it for what it is. This is the moment she's inviting you into her emotional rhythm. That's not just body language, that's female psychology at work, aligning emotions through mirrored movement. When her energy starts matching yours, it's her way of saying, you make me feel connected. And that, my friend, is how attraction begins to breathe. Now, don't break the spell. Don't suddenly act different or put on a show. The worst thing you can do is switch frequencies when she's already tuned into yours. Be calm. Be grounded. Be you. That's what's drawing her in, not your words, but your presence. Stay real, stay confident, stay authentic. That's the secret power most men overlook. You're not chasing, you're magnetizing. See, in the world of psychology tricks, mirroring is one of the oldest and most subtle. It bypasses logic and hits something primal. It's not about manipulation. It's about awareness. You're simply recognizing what's already happening beneath the surface. When her gestures echo yours, when her laughter follows your rhythm, that's not coincidence. That's chemistry in motion. That's how to fall in love without a single word spoken. So next time you're talking to her and you notice her body echoing your movements, don't rush to fill the silence. Let the silence do its job. Let that invisible current between you speak. That's where attraction lives, in the unspoken, in the mirrored glance, in the shared rhythm that neither of you controls. It's nature's way of saying, this connection matters. Remember, you can't force it. You can only feel it. That's the beauty of it. It's not performance, it's presence. It's not about what you say, but how you make her feel. And if she's reflecting you, your posture, your tone, your smile, then she's already chosen the dance. That's the moment to trust the flow, to understand her female psychology, and to let your energy lead gently. Because when she mirrors your energy, she's not just showing interest, she's showing alignment. Her heart and her body are saying the same thing, I'm with you. That right there is attraction in its purest form, the quiet, magnetic pulse that pulls two people closer until words no longer matter. 2. She finds ways to be close. Women don't shorten distance with men they're not drawn to. Attraction has gravity, and when she's pulled toward you, you'll feel it before you even realize it. If she slides into the seat next to you instead of sitting across the table, if she lingers near your shoulder, brushing your arm when she could have easily kept her distance, if her knee grazes yours and she doesn't flinch, that's not random. That's attraction in motion. That's her subconscious whispering, I feel safe. I want to be near you. This is her body speaking a language older than words. She's not calculating, she's feeling. A woman's closeness isn't just about proximity, it's her instinct testing your presence, sensing your energy, searching for that spark that says, this man is solid. This man is safe. But here's where so many men fumble the moment. They get nervous. They retreat. Or worse, they pretend not to notice, trying to act polite. Don't. When you step back as she steps forward, you send one message. You can't handle her energy. And a man who can't handle her energy, he doesn't radiate masculine energy. He doesn't embody the calm, grounded confidence of a high-value man. So hold your ground. Stay steady. Let her presence breathe next to you. That quiet space, that soft electricity between you, is where attraction lives. Don't rush to fill it. Don't speak too quickly. Let it hum. Let it build. Because when she moves closer, it's not just a casual shuffle. It's an invitation, a test, a question wrapped in body language. Can you stay calm in my presence? Can you feel this connection without breaking it? You must answer those questions without words, through stillness, through the way you don't flinch, don't shrink, don't lose your own rhythm. Be that man, the one who can stand firm in the storm of feminine energy. Be the calm in the chaos, the anchor in her rising tide. That is the essence of masculine energy, not dominance, but steadiness. Not control, but composure. The high-value man doesn't chase, he attracts. He doesn't reach, he allows. So when she finds reasons to be close, when the air feels heavy with something unsaid, recognize it for what it is. Don't second-guess it. Don't analyze it to death. She's signaling. She's saying, I'm here. I'm open. I want you to notice. And if you can hold that gaze, breathe that moment, and let her nearness melt the space between you, that's when the real chemistry ignites. Sparkles pause for a moment, because from here on, every signal deepens. It moves from the physical to the emotional to the profoundly psychological. Attraction isn't just in the touch, it's in the tension. And the man who can feel that without breaking it, that man doesn't just attract women, he moves them. If this insight helped you understand attraction better, hit that like button and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Comment below to keep it in your mind, and don't forget to subscribe for more psychology and dating wisdom. Comment to remember, I stay calm and confident in her presence. 3. Her eyes linger longer than they should. When her eyes linger longer than they should, pay attention, because the eyes never lie. In that moment, she's not just looking, she's communicating something ancient, something primal. Her gaze is no accident. It's a deliberate signal, a quiet invitation that tests your confidence. When her eyes meet yours and hold, not flinching, not darting away, she's saying without words, do you have the courage to act? As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Her eyes reflect her thoughts, and if you see desire there, it's because you've stirred something real. Don't ignore it. Don't rush it. Let the silence between you grow thick. Let the tension breathe. That's where power lies, in control, in calm, in presence. That's old Stoic wisdom. That's how the iron mind works, composed, fearless, unshaken. You must remember, attraction is not chaos, it's rhythm. A man who understands this rhythm leads with patience and strength. Most men destroy the moment by reacting too soon or hesitating too long. Don't. Hold your ground. Hold her gaze. That's how you win. That's Stoicism win, through mastery, not impulse. When her eyes travel from your face to your lips and back, she's not just curious. She's signaling readiness, testing your energy, seeing if your confidence matches your presence. Let her feel that your calm is unbreakable. Women sense strength not through words, but through what you don't say. Remember the words of Epictetus, no man is free who is not master of himself. So master yourself. Don't let nerves betray you. Don't let excitement make you clumsy. That pause between glances, that playful smirk, that sudden blush, that's not coincidence. That's communication. That's nature whispering move. But make your move like a man with an iron mind, measured, certain, deliberate. You must project authority without aggression, confidence without arrogance. That's the art. That's how Stoic men win. Let your energy say, I see you, I feel the spark, but I control the flame. In modern life, where distraction and noise drown subtlety, few men notice these signals. Most scroll, swipe, or talk too much, missing what's right before them, the truth in her eyes. Don't be most men. Be the man who reads silence, who commands attention with stillness. In a world obsessed with shouting, silence is power. The eyes are the oldest language, older than speech, older than thought. Learn to read them, and you master connection itself. As Seneca said, he who is brave is free. Be brave. Don't fear the tension, own it. That's how attraction becomes destiny. So next time her gaze lingers, don't doubt. Don't second guess. Stand tall, breathe slow, and let her see that you are not a boy hoping for permission. You are a man choosing his moment. That's old Stoic wisdom. That's how you win, through presence, through patience, through an iron mind forged by self-control. In that instant, you're not just reacting to her, you're commanding the entire moment. And that, my friend, is the true art of attraction. 4. She touches you playfully and often. Touch isn't just touch, it's one of the oldest psychology tricks in the book, the silent language of attraction that whispers louder than words. When she likes you, she'll find every excuse to bridge that tiny space between you. It's never just random. She laughs and taps your arm, her fingers lingering a moment too long. She pretends to fix your collar or brush a speck of dust off your shirt. She playfully nudges you when you tease her, light, casual, almost innocent. But don't be fooled. That's not coincidence. That's intention. She's speaking fluent female psychology without saying a word, checking not only if she feels safe with you, but also if you are comfortable with her. It's a subtle dance, one part curiosity, one part courage. If you flinch, freeze, or step back, she instantly reads it as rejection. Don't do that. Be calm. Be present. Stay steady. Because when you let it happen, that's when the connection deepens. That's when she feels something real. Here's the truth. Women don't touch men they're not drawn to. They don't lean in, laugh close, or find reasons to reach out unless there's a spark pulling them forward. Every light shove, every gentle graze of her fingers, every playful bump of her shoulder, it's her way of exploring how close she can get before the line between friendly and flirty disappears. That's the sweet spot. And if you understand that, you're already learning how to fall in love, not through grand gestures or complicated words, but through the small, electric moments that tell you everything you need to know. So, match her energy. Smile back. Hold her gaze for half a second longer than usual. Let your body language tell her you're tuned in. Don't rush. Don't overthink. Be confident enough to let the chemistry do the talking. Because in those brief, passing touches, something powerful happens, a quiet current of attraction that builds beneath the surface, slow and unstoppable. That's not just flirting. That's biology. That's female psychology in motion, the ancient rhythm of two people testing the waters without drowning in them. When she touches you over and over, it's not politeness, it's permission. It's her saying, I feel safe here. I want to see where this could go. So don't pull away. Don't break the moment. Be aware, but be natural. Because that's how real attraction grows, not in words, but in instincts. Those little moments of contact, those seconds of skin brushing skin, are how she invites you into her world. And when you meet her halfway, when you let it happen with a smile and a calm presence, that's when desire takes root. That's when she starts to feel you, not just see you. So remember, when she touches you playfully and often, it's not an accident. It's a message. Listen to it, respond with confidence, and let the dance unfold. That is the art of connection, the essence of attraction, and one of the simplest yet most powerful psychology tricks in the game of how to fall in love. If this insight opened your eyes, hit like, share it with a friend who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more real attraction psychology. Comment to remember. Touch isn't random, it's connection in disguise. 5. She fixes herself when she's around you. When a woman likes you, her body tells on her, even before her words do. She doesn't need to announce, I'm interested. Her gestures speak louder. Watch closely, and you'll see. She begins to adjust herself, subtly but deliberately. She plays with her hair, wrapping it around her finger, letting it fall, and then flipping it over her shoulder as if by accident. She touches her neck, straightens her posture, smooths her dress, and checks her reflection in passing windows. This isn't vanity, it's instinct. A deep evolutionary signal that says, I want you to notice me. Humans have done this since the beginning of time. In every culture, in every era, both men and women engage in grooming behavior when they're attracted to someone. It's primal, a silent dance of desire that predates language itself. Most men miss it. They think she's just nervous, fidgeting, or distracted. Don't make that mistake. Don't assume her lip gloss moment is coincidence. When she applies it mid-conversation, she's subconsciously asking, do you see me? When she adjusts her earrings or crosses her legs just so, she's signaling, I care how I look to you. That is attraction in motion. That is how she communicates interest without saying a single word. Now, here's where a high-value man separates himself from the average guy. The average man points it out. You're fixing your hair a lot, he says, laughing nervously. The high-value man doesn't need to comment. He notices. He reads the signal, absorbs it, and stays grounded. Be calm. Be steady. Be the kind of man who doesn't need reassurance to know he's desired. When you catch her doing it, don't call attention to it. That kills the magic. Instead, meet her eyes. Hold her gaze for a moment longer than usual. Let a half smile touch your lips, confident, knowing, but never smug. Then keep talking as if nothing happened. What happens next is pure psychology. She'll feel seen and liked without you uttering a word. That small, silent acknowledgement ignites something inside her. The energy between you shifts. Suddenly, she's leaning in closer, laughing easier, feeling more feminine in your presence. And you? You're radiating masculine energy, composed, confident, magnetic. That's how real attraction builds. Not with big declarations or flashy moves, but with subtle exchanges of awareness. With tension that simmers under the surface. Every time she fixes herself around you, it's a spark, a flicker of curiosity, interest, and excitement. And every time you respond with quiet confidence instead of awkwardness, you fan that spark into flame. Remember, women are masters of nonverbal communication. Their signals aren't random. They are invitations, gentle, graceful, and deeply feminine. Your job isn't to chase. It's to recognize, respond, and lead the dance with calm assurance. So don't rush. Don't break the spell. Be present. Be the man she feels drawn to, the high-value man who doesn't need to ask, does she like me? Because he already knows. That's how you attract women, not by trying harder, but by tuning in to what's already happening right in front of you. That's how tension grows, without a single word. 6. She creates moments of privacy. When a woman deliberately creates moments of privacy, she's testing your awareness, your composure, your masculine energy. She's not asking you to chase, she's inviting you to lead. She'll find a reason, as Marcus Aurelius might have said in the spirit of Old Stoic wisdom, to reveal the truth through subtlety, not words. When she lingers after everyone leaves, when she asks for your help with something she could easily handle alone, when she finds a quiet corner just for the two of you, that's not random. That's intent cloaked in innocence. You must see it. You must feel it. Most men don't. They chatter nervously, afraid of silence, afraid of themselves. But the iron mind knows that attraction breeds in quiet. A real man holds the space, calm, steady, unshaken. As Epictetus taught, no man is free who is not master of himself. So don't rush. Don't fill the air with words. Just be there. Your stillness speaks louder than 1,000 compliments. That's how Stoicism wins. When she stays, it means she's waiting. When she gives you privacy, it's her way of saying, I trust you to lead. Modern life has blurred the lines between courage and hesitation, but the truth remains unchanged. Women still crave the man who stands firm in presence and purpose. In a world full of noise, your silence is power. In a society of constant distraction, your focus is rare. That's what makes her heart race. That's what makes her curious. She wants to see how you move when no one's watching, how you handle the weight of the moment without flinching. So let the world fade. Look her in the eyes. Breathe. Wait. The right move isn't aggressive, it's anchored. You must act, but never out of fear. You must feel the moment, not force it. This is how men once lived, with composure, strength, old Stoic wisdom guiding their instincts. You must return to that. Don't doubt yourself. Don't talk yourself out of the truth she's already showing you. If she didn't want you there, she'd leave. If she stays, she's choosing you. Now prove you can hold that space like a man who owns his mind. As Seneca said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. The opportunity is here. The preparation is your calm. In every private moment she creates, life is testing your readiness, your discipline, your iron mind, your ability to stay grounded while passion stirs the air. That's how you Stoicism win, not by reacting, but by mastering yourself. Don't let the chance slip. Don't let comfort steal your edge. The modern man who understands this lives differently. He moves with purpose, speaks with intent, acts with courage. He doesn't chase approval, he commands respect. Remember this, when she creates privacy, she's not giving you permission. She's giving you a test. Pass it with strength. Pass it with silence. Pass it with the calm authority of a man who knows his worth. That is your moment. That is your signal. That is where desire begins, not in noise, not in words, but in presence. Be that man. Stand firm. Let your old Stoic wisdom and iron mind do the work. In the end, power belongs to the man who knows when to move, when to wait, and when to win, silently, deliberately, completely. If you find today's content useful to you, don't forget to share your feelings and lessons with us. Or simply comment, "Very cool." It's a great encouragement for our channel makers. Thank you very much. 7. She opens up emotionally. When a woman opens up to you emotionally, you're no longer just some guy she's chatting with. You've crossed into sacred ground. Attraction isn't built only on looks or charm. It's about emotional safety, that rare feeling that she can breathe around you. When she begins to share her private world, her childhood memories, her worries about the future, her dreams that feel too fragile to say out loud, that's not small talk, that's trust unfolding. She doesn't hand that part of herself to just anyone. She does it because something in your energy feels solid, calm, grounded. You make her feel safe in a world that often tells her not to be. But here's the truth most men miss. When she opens her heart, don't rush to fix things. Don't offer solutions. Don't change the subject. Be still. Be present. Listen. That's the psychology trick most never learn, understanding that emotional intimacy fuels attraction more powerfully than any clever line or confident pose. Female psychology isn't a mystery, it's a mirror. When she feels seen, she reflects that connection right back at you. That moment when she confides in you is your invitation to rise above the noise of typical conversation. You must resist the urge to make it about yourself. Don't try to impress her. Don't interrupt with advice. Just hold space. Because when she feels that you can handle her emotions, the messy, beautiful, complicated parts, she starts to feel you differently. That's when desire deepens. That's how to fall in love, not through grand gestures, but through quiet understanding. Most men chase attention, but the wise man creates presence. He listens not just with his ears, but with his eyes, his tone, his stillness. That's where true chemistry begins. When she feels safe enough to cry, to laugh, to dream without filtering herself, you're no longer in the shallow waters. You're in the deep end of attraction, and that's where unforgettable connections live. Remember this, attraction grows in silence, not noise. When she opens up emotionally, she's not testing you, she's trusting you. Don't break that trust with impatience or distraction. Leave a steady energy that makes her feel protected. That's the secret behind so many so-called psychology tricks men search for. It's not manipulation, it's awareness. Understanding female psychology means recognizing that emotional connection is the spark that lights physical passion. When she feels heard, she doesn't just want you, she begins to need you. That's when chemistry turns electric. So next time she leans in and tells you something real, stop everything else. Look her in the eyes. Listen without judgment. Let her feel safe, seen, and understood. Because that, my friend, is how to fall in love and make her fall right back. 8. She teases or tests you. This one confuses a lot of men, especially good men who don't realize what's really happening when a woman playfully pushes their buttons. See, when a woman likes you, she doesn't always express it through soft words or shy glances. Sometimes, her attraction shows up wrapped in sarcasm, laughter, or a sly smile. She might joke about your outfit, nice shirt, did your mom pick it out, or give you that teasing eye roll that says, let's see what you're made of. Don't take it as rejection. It's not. It's curiosity. It's her way of saying, can this man keep his cool when the heat turns up? It's not an attack, it's a test. Here's the truth. Women are naturally drawn to a man who can stay calm under pressure. They want to feel your masculine energy, steady, composed, and unshaken. When she teases you, she's not trying to humiliate you. She's testing your balance. She wants to see if you'll wobble, if you'll fold, or if you'll stand tall and smile. She wants to see if you'll wobble, if you'll fold, or if you'll stand tall and smile. If you get defensive, you fail the test. You break the rhythm. The tension, that sweet, electric energy between you, disappears in an instant. But if you laugh it off, if you smile, stay relaxed, and maybe tease her right back, without being cruel, the air changes. Suddenly, she sees what most men can't show her, confidence with warmth. That's rare. That's magnetic. That's what makes a high-value man. Confidence is quiet. Insecurity is loud. When she pokes fun, she's subconsciously watching how you respond. Do you get flustered? Do you over-explain yourself? Do you try to one-up her to win the moment? Don't. Be grounded. Be playful. Be the man who can take a little heat and still grin. That is masculine energy, strong yet light, assertive yet kind. A woman doesn't want a robot who never reacts. She wants a man who can dance with her energy, who can feel her spark and send it right back. When you can do that, you create attraction without even trying. Turn the test into connection. Think of her teasing as a game. She tosses the ball. You catch it. You toss it back, smooth, effortless, smiling. That rhythm builds trust, comfort, and chemistry. Don't try to prove yourself. Let your energy speak. Don't chase approval. Enjoy the play. When you're calm and composed, she senses it. She starts to respect you, then desire you. Because every tease is her way of saying, show me who you are. And every time you respond with confidence and humor, you're showing her that you're not just another guy trying too hard. You're a man who knows his worth. A man who attracts women naturally. A man who doesn't crumble under pressure. A man radiating that unmistakable masculine energy. So remember, when she teases, don't fight it. Don't flinch. Don't take it too seriously. Smile. Play. Stay centered. Because in that moment, you're showing her something powerful that you can handle her energy, match it, and still lead the dance. That's the mark of a high-value man. That's how you attract women, not by chasing, not by proving, but by being grounded, confident, and completely yourself. If you can stay calm when she tests you, you've already proven more than words ever could. Confidence isn't about control, it's about presence. Comment below, I stay calm under pressure. 9. She lingers when it's time to leave. Watch how she ends the moment, because endings reveal intent. If she's not interested, she exits fast. But if she's into you, she lingers, she hesitates, she invents a small reason to stay, a repeat question, a story retold, a glance at the door without crossing it, fingers circling her keys, a phone checked but no message sent. That pause is not confusion. That pause is invitation, and your job is to read it and act, not freeze. Don't miss it. Don't drift. Don't let the spark die at the threshold. Step in, own the tempo. Let silence do its work, and then lead. Fortune favors the bold, says Old Stoic wisdom, and you are here to apply it. Hold eye contact a beat longer. Lean in slightly. Lower your voice and say, let's not end this yet. Walk with me, or that is a story I want to hear over coffee tonight. In modern life, the signals hide under noise, notifications, rides waiting, calendar pings, but attraction still announces itself in 10 simple tells. She lingers when it's time to leave. She mirrors your posture. She points her feet toward you. She plays with a ring or necklace while listening. She asks curious follow-ups she doesn't need. She laughs faster and louder than the joke deserves. She finds light reasons to touch. Elbow, forearm, shoulder. She tilts her head and exposes the neck. She softens her tone to a private register. She frames future moments with you. One sign alone isn't proof, but 3 or more form a pattern. Read the pattern. Move. He who hesitates is lost, wrote Joseph Addison, and the dating arena has always rewarded decisive men with an iron mind. Adopt that iron mind. Don't overtalk. Don't sell. Don't interview. Pace the moment. Pause after her hint. Let the air thicken. Then close with a clear path. You must join me for a tea now, or let's take a 5-minute walk before we go. Psychology helps. People match energy, mirror body language, and seek consistency with their own words. When she invests, match and lead. When she mirrors, reduce the distance. When she lingers, escalate gently. That is how Stoicism win is practiced in real life, not by coldness, but by controlled courage. Hemingway said, "Courage is grace under pressure. Show grace. Show calm. Show presence. If she pauses at the door, step closer. If she retells a story, reward the effort with attention. If she asks a question she already asked, answer briefly, then shift to action. Let's pick this up around the corner. You must protect." The frame from modern distractions. Don't let the rideshare countdown dictate your fate. Don't let a buzzing phone steal the last 5 seconds where chemistry converts to a plan. In a world of swipes and scrolls, presence is rare and leadership magnetic. Bring both. Remember Jung's line, the meeting of 2 personalities is like the contact of 2 chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Your job is to allow the reaction to happen by not walking away when she's silently asking you to stay. Think like old Stoic wisdom in the gym. Steady breath, steady posture, steady timing. Think like old Stoic wisdom at work. Prepare, decide, execute. Think like old Stoic wisdom in dating. Observe, confirm, lead. The mantra is simple. See the cue, own the cue, honor the cue. Let silence sharpen desire. Let intent be plain. Then move. Do not outsource courage to chance. Do not wait for a scripted line. Do not over-index on perfection. She wants your presence, not your performance. Let Stoicism win by subtracting anxiety and adding direction. Keep boundaries, keep respect, keep momentum. If she lingers, say, "I'm enjoying this." Let's extend it and watch relief flood her face. If logistics block you, set a concrete next step on the spot, time, place, plan. Because clarity is attractive, that is leadership. That is how men between 35 and 70 compete and win today, with maturity, with signal reading, with action. Build an iron mind. Through small daily disciplines, sleep, strength, focus, so that when the door frame test appears, you are steady. Repeat it to yourself now. Iron mind, iron timing, iron follow through. In any era, and especially in ours, confidence is scarce. Supply it. Don't chase vague interest. Respond to clear signals. Don't hope she decides for you. Invite her into the next chapter. Don't let the last 5 seconds evaporate. Make them count. Let's end with the rule. When she waits, she is waiting for you. So step forward, offer the path, and let Stoicism win by turning a linger into a date into momentum, and momentum into something worth your time. 10. She responds to your leadership. When a woman truly feels drawn to you, she naturally responds to your leadership. It's one of the most powerful attraction signals hidden in plain sight. Suggest moving somewhere quieter, and she agrees without hesitation. Guide her with calm confidence, and she doesn't resist. She flows with you. That isn't about dominance or control. It's about trust. It's her silent way of saying, "I feel safe in your presence. I trust where this energy is going." Female psychology is subtle but deep. Women don't just follow anyone. They follow the man whose energy makes them feel understood, protected, and alive. You must remember, she won't move closer to a man she doesn't feel comfortable around. She won't mirror your gestures, touch your arm, or match your pace if her instincts say no. But when she does, when she mirrors your tone, aligns her movements with yours, or lets you guide her through a crowd, it means you've passed her invisible tests. Those moments of teasing, lingering eye contact, playful silence, and closeness were all part of her reading your intent. That's female psychology at work, one of those timeless psychology tricks every man should understand. Don't confuse her openness with submission, because it's not that. It's connection. It's a woman saying through her actions, I trust your direction, and I want to see what happens next. That's how to fall in love truly begins, not with grand gestures or perfect lines, but with subtle signals that build emotional rhythm. You must lead, but gently. Speak with confidence, but never arrogance. Hold eye contact long enough to show you see her, not just look at her. Women respond not to pressure, but to presence. Be calm, grounded, and intentional. That's what draws her in deeper. Don't rush the moment. Don't second guess your instincts. When the energy feels right, when she's attuned to your lead, the moment unfolds effortlessly. That is the art of attraction through energy and awareness, one of the most underrated psychology tricks men overlook. When she follows your lead, she's not obeying, she's surrendering to the chemistry you've both built. It's her way of saying you've earned her trust through consistency, attention, and authenticity. In that moment, words become unnecessary. You don't need to make a move because the move is already happening. Her body language tells you everything. The way she leans in, the softness in her gaze, the relaxed tone in her voice. Don't break that magic with nervous chatter or forced charm. Be still. Let her feel the safety in your presence. You see, understanding female psychology isn't about manipulation, it's about awareness. It's knowing how emotions guide attraction. You must recognize that every signal she gives is part of a larger dance, one where confidence and empathy intertwine. So when she follows your lead, cherish that. It's a rare and beautiful sign that she feels both your strength and your warmth. Don't take it lightly. That moment, quiet, electric, mutual, is the bridge between interest and intimacy. And if you truly want to know how to fall in love the right way, start there, in the unspoken harmony between your confidence and her trust, where every movement, every glance, and every shared silence becomes a language of its own. So, fellas, remember this. Attraction isn't a mystery, it's communication without words. When you learn to read her signals, the way she lingers, leans in, laughs a little longer, you stop guessing and start connecting. Don't overthink it. Don't rush it either. Move with calm confidence and always with respect. Because the right move isn't about pressure, it's about presence. And when you lead with presence, she feels safe enough to follow. So here's my advice. Trust your gut, trust the moment, and take that step when the energy feels right. Hesitation is the only move that kills attraction. If this helped you understand women a little better, hit that like button, share this video with a friend who needs it, and subscribe for more real, psychology-based insights every week. Stay confident, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next one.